In today's video, we're going to talk about engagement proposals. One of the most exciting but nerve-wracking moments of your life. Time has come that you have to put on your big boy pants and pop the big question to the love of your life. It's a daunting task, but have no fear, because I'm here to give you some top tips for planning the perfect proposal. If you're new to the channel, my name's Osiris. I'm a GIA trained diamond expert. I was in the diamond trade for many years, and now I help people learn how to buy diamonds online. But also, I'm a professional wedding photographer and videographer. I've captured hundreds of weddings and listened to so many proposal stories. So I've learned a few things around the way. And I want to share that with you today. Now look, you don't need to get fancy with your proposals. You can just bend the knee and say, will you marry me? Or you could dig deeper and make this proposal something special, something they will talk about at your 25-year anniversary. So let's get into it. Tip 1, location, location, location. When it comes to planning the perfect proposal, location is key. The location you choose should be special and meaningful to the both of you. Think about a place that holds significance for your relationship, whether it's the spot where you had your first kiss, the place where you said, I love you, or the place that holds a special memory for both of you. Also, a huge tip, guys, make it a place they actually want to go to, okay? And make it a planned date. You go too spontaneous and your plans may be ruined. Women want to know where they're going, how they get dressed, so they have plenty of time to get ready. Also, make sure to consider the time of year, weather, and time of day. That could be something that adds to the overall atmosphere of the proposal. Tip 2, get personal, or as I like to call it, make it about you and not so much about the ring. When it comes to proposing, it's all about your relationship. And let's face it, your partner's not gonna say yes just because you got him a fancy diamond, although it helps a little bit. No, what really matters is showing them that you put some thought and effort into the whole thing.
So he's a romantic.
And that's a reflection of your love and commitment. So how do you make it personal? Obviously, get to know your partner's preferences. Before you plan the proposal, it's important to take the time to understand their likes and dislikes. Do they want a spectacle? Fireworks? A proposal surrounded by hundreds of people in the middle of a mob dance? Or do they like something intimate, private setting? Think about their favorite color, their favorite food, the things they enjoy doing. You can even ask their friends and family for insights, but don't be too obvious. If their friends or your friends get engaged, talk about it. Ask them questions, gather intel, see what she says. When you plan the proposal, you want to make sure it's tailored to her preference, so it feels special and personal. For example, if your partner loves sunsets, plan the proposal for a sunset. Or if they have a favorite song, play it during the proposal. Better yet, is there a place that she's dying to go to? Use that. Use the excuse to get dressed up, nice, and go. These small details will make a proposal even more memorable. Example 1, you could write a heartfelt letter. Penning a love letter might sound cheesy, but trust me, it's a classic, classy move.
A classy move, douchebag.
It's a great way to pour your heart out, remind your partner of all the sappy stuff they love about you, and hopefully avoid any awkward silences during the proposal. You could create a video, TikTok. We live in a digital age. Nothing says I love you more than a video montage of your best memories to a catchy tune. So gather all those photos and videos of your relationship, add some cheesy music, and voila, you have yourself a personal proposal video. Incorporate special interests. If your partner has a special interest or hobby, try to incorporate it into the proposal. For example, are they a huge Harry Potter fan? Propose in front of the lifelike replica of Hogwarts Castle. Make it interactive. Let's face it, nobody likes a boring proposal. Create a scavenger hunt or a series of clues that lead your partner to the proposal. It's fun, it's creative, it's personal. And let's be honest, it's also a great way to show off your problem-solving skills. Guys, make sure it's a surprise. Make sure they don't see it coming. Plan ahead. Come up with a believable excuse to get your partner to the location you've chosen. Tip 3, consider asking for her father's blessing. Asking for the father's blessing is an important tradition and a sign of respect. It shows that you're committed to taking care of his daughter and that you have a sense of responsibility towards the family. Even if your partner's father may not be traditional or involved in their life, it's still a nice touch to reach out to them and ask for their blessing. And it could be done in person, via phone, or even a letter. Depends on the relationship you have with them. But what if the father says no? Be prepared for any outcome. Keep in mind that not every father will give their blessing right away, and that's okay. They may have concerns or reservations, and it's important to listen to them and address them. Be open to their thoughts and opinions, and try to understand where they're coming from. And if any case they don't give you the blessing, it's important to respect their decision and consider it when planning your proposal. It's also an opportunity to get to know your partner's family better and to strengthen the family bond between you. One day, hopefully you'll have children and have a great relationship with the children's grandparents. It is golden, trust me, you want that. Tip 4, lots of blogs say to get creative with the ring. I say no, don't get too creative with the ring. Understand your partner's preferences. Don't go off and buy what you think is nice, especially if you have a hint of what she loves. Do you know how many times I've messed up buying something for my wife because I thought it was nice? It got returned. So if you aren't sure and want to pull the trigger anyway, go for a traditional ring like a round diamond. Now, if you're looking for diamond tips, my channel is dedicated to helping people understand how to buy a diamond correctly without overspending. If you look at the description box below, you will see links to my site where I have tricks and tips. Plus, I even created filtered settings for my viewers so they see only the best cuts when shopping online. I have saved my viewers thousands, so consider taking a look at my channel. Tell them not to forget to subscribe. No, for the love of God, don't consider subscribing or smashing that like button. If you truly have zero clue of their likes, don't go wild. Go classic, play it safe. Only when you are certain that they have a specific style they love can you get creative. There are a few ways to bring up that topic of engagement rings and directly engage your partner's interests or preferences without making it too obvious. Here are some suggestions. Ask your partner's opinion on rings. You could casually ask your partner for their opinion on engagement rings by asking them what type of ring they would want if they were getting engaged. You could bring up this in conversation or even when you're watching a movie or TV show where a proposal or engagement ring is part of the plot. You could even put a movie on that you know it's gonna happen, and you could bring up the topic slick, smooth.
You're crazy.
You could take a peek at her Pinterest if she has one. You could look at magazines. You could visit a jewelry store together. You could also bring up a friend's recent engagement and ask their partner if you liked or disliked the ring. This could give you an idea of what your partner likes and dislikes, but also it gives you a chance to see how they respond to the topics of engagement. Do they like white gold, yellow gold, simple or elaborate designs? Be subtle. It's often said that you should spend 3 months of your salary on an engagement ring. However, it's important to remember that this is just a guideline, and you should spend what you feel comfortable with and what you could afford. In the last few years, massive improvements in lab diamond creations have given an affordable solution if the budget is tight. Keep in mind that the ring is just a symbol of your love and commitment, and it's the feelings that you have for each other that are important. And in the end, it's not the ring that will make or break the proposal, but the love and commitment that you show to your partner. In today's world of Instagram, everyone wants to show off the ring. So I understand there is a pressure. That's why diamond cuts are the most important to make sure your diamond is sparkling and bright. Tip 5, have a plan B. No matter how much you plan, things can go wrong. Make sure you have a backup plan in case any hiccups happen. It could be something as simple as having a friend call you of a fake emergency that gives you an excuse to get out of a bad situation. Tip 6, have a sense of humor. It's not that serious. Keep it light, make it fun. Things go wrong, don't get mad, laugh it off. After all, this is just one of the most important moments in your life, but it doesn't have to be the most serious one. Tip 7, get the right photographer or videographer. A proposal is a once-in-a-lifetime moment, and you'll want to have it captured forever. Consider hiring a professional who could discreetly take photos or videos without getting in the way. If that's the route you will take, depending on the location, look for a photographer that has worked in that space before. They could guide you, give you insight. And as I've given insights on the best spots and places I've worked at, so if you hire a pro, that is key to ensure your pro knows the space as well. If you plan on having friends involved in the plan, they could capture with their phones, which leads me to the next tip. Get the friends and family involved. Or you could even have them involved in planning and the execution of the proposal. This could help with the planning of the event, especially if the friend invites you guys out to the spot. Great way to not raise a red flag of suspicion. If they have kids, involve the children. It's an amazing way to have the proposal be personal. And to my last tip, tip 9, plan the perfect follow-up. The proposal is just the beginning. Now it's time to have fun and enjoy the moment. Consider making a reservation at a nice restaurant, book a weekend getaway, even plan a surprise engagement party with friends and family. Make it something special that the two of you will remember forever. Don't forget to tell them about the diamond tips on your site. I already told them about the site. In conclusion, the key is to be creative. Make the proposal about the two of you and your relationship, not just about the ring. Because at the end of the day, the ring is just a symbol. It's the love that you guys share that truly matters. It may seem overwhelming, but with the right approach, you'll be able to plan a proposal that will be remembered for years to come. Thanks for watching, and catch you in the next video.